We have a really cool one we developed with a guy named Coyote Peterson. Coyote
Mhm.
Peterson's a wildlife expert who has his own show on the Animal Planet, but he gave us a collection that's curated just for us of his animal adventures that are really geared for younger kids.
Mhm.
So, and we curated them with him, and it's called Coyote Peterson's Kidstream Collection. So we're the only one that has that here in the States. And there's several many others that we're the only ones that are running right now. I just want to give you a couple more examples of fun
Sure.
ones. We have one called Circle Square right now that came out of the UK. It's for older kids, animated. Won a big animation award as the best new animated show out of the UK this year.
Mhm.
That we have a really cool show named Addison, which is a little girl that solves mysteries out of Canada. That's really special. We have a new one called Louis. It's out of France. There's a little white rabbit named Louis, and he has a little friend named Yoko,
Mhm.
and very young, and they build stuff. So it's all kind of teaching kids and a little bit around building. So it's really sweet, little things
Every
like
single
that.
one of these sounds so interesting. The world of streaming seems like it's pretty crowded. So what would you say sets you guys apart from something like a Disney Plus?
Good question. Well, we're very focused at this age group. Disney's got some great shows. Really, we love Disney, but they're focused, as you know, for all ages. They've got um, a lot of stuff that you wouldn't want your young child in front of.
Mhm.
It could be, some scarier stuff, and they're very limited to what to their stuff. They have all the Marvel, of course, all the Marvel movies, which are great for people. So we feel like we're much more focused on that younger audience, parents and caregivers that really want something enriching, high quality, no advertising,
Yeah.
safe. So we feel like there's a really good market for that, especially when parents see some of these things, because you'll see all sorts of things that no one else has, and it's all in a safe place for them.
Right. Right.
Um, and
Now
but
that,
but
go ahead.
no, but I was just gonna say, certainly Disney has some excellent shows as well.
Yeah. Now that the strike has ended, what are your thoughts on how business might change? I mean, I know a lot of these networks are excited to get back to some original programming. Are you guys gonna, is that where you see the trajectory of where you guys are gonna go?
We are starting just dabbling. We're pretty small still. We don't have the big budgets that some of these streamers, bigger networks have.
Mhm.
But we are starting to look at originals, or commissioning, right? Commissioning them, getting
Mhm.
involved in the front end. There's one out of France we're looking at right now that is a really unique. It's a book series that a French producer we work with a lot named Dandaloo is producing. We're a little ahead of the game telling you this, but we're hopefully going to announce in February that we're going to be involved with that production. And what's cool about that show is it teaches kids about their own emotions. This
Mhm.
book, the woman who created the book series, um, has a big book series, and these little unicorn, who's the main character, changes the color of their mane depending on what emotion they're feeling.
Mm.
And so this little series is not going to be out till the end of 2025. You know how it is. Series take forever to produce.
Yeah.
But it will really be important for kids, because for kids to understand their emotions is the first step in dealing with these emotions. And then the creator also has a lot of ways to deal with those emotions, whether to be positive and visualize positive things, or breathe, and different things like that. So it's really it's a young show, but we thought it was such an important thing to have for kids that we wanted to get involved with that from the front end.
Yeah.
Um,
Actually, I have a question about your streaming service. So is it just like 30-minute series, or do you have movies too? Because something like that reminds me of Inside Out. You remember that movie?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
About the feelings, and that, like, I don't know if that's for that age group, but do you do movies?
We have some movies. In fact, one of the movies that we have that we're so proud of is we have the Madeline movie that has Christopher Plummer as the narrator. I mean,
Oh,
just
wow.
amazing, one of the classic old ones. But we're less about movies. We're starting to build those up. I think our movies are more like hour-long specials. The Wiggles just gave us some of their they have a brand new one called the Wiggles Great Fruit Salad Show that they just licensed to us, brand new. So we like specials, but a lot of our stuff is smaller episodes. So
Right.
if you get one of our series, like Goodman, there might be 20 of those and they're 5 minutes each, or 26 5 minutes each, or something. But
It's better
sometimes
for the attention span, probably, of the
you're
child
right.
age.
You're right. 11 minutes is a popular format for 5, 6-year-old, 7-year-olds. They like 11 minutes is something that a lot of people produce
Yeah.
right now.